I got a Campervan Kevin update, and Nomadic Fanatic starts a new diet. What's up, everybody? All right, yesterday I had a little family event on my niece's. She had a birthday, and we have some relatives in from Costa Rica. So I went over and checked them folks out. Spent the day with friends and family, some people I haven't seen in a while, some friends. And always good to see family, the family members, their whole family, that's right. They caught a flight early this morning, in the wee hours of the morning, and they went back home to Costa Rica. So I had a good, pleasant time yesterday. So now, let's get back to the YouTube stuff, and I'll give you a little update on Campervan Kevin. So Kevin is home now. Yes, he got picked up, and he's home with his better half, as he calls her. He said the right side is still numb. There's no slurring of speech and no facial droop. During the pandemic, that's right, he said he lost his sense of smell and I guess some vision issues. I actually lost my sense of smell for a while and taste for a while when I had the vid, but it came back, and he said that stuff all came back. He can still smell, and he can smell again, I guess you could say, and his vision has improved for some reason. He said that no, he did not get the jab back when everybody was getting it and supposed to get it, so it wasn't that. I guess the doc said that his high cholesterol was the cause, and of course, high cholesterol is from, like everybody says, the carnivore diet. So he is saying that he's going to nix the carnivore diet because he is now blaming the carnivore diet and high cholesterol for the blood clot. And I don't know. I'm on the carnivore diet. I'm going to stick to it. But I guess, I don't know, if you had some kind of major open heart surgery and all this stuff, I would lean more that way. But of course, when a doctor looks at stuff and sees numbers and sees cholesterol, they're not going to blame a procedure that was done by other doctors in a hospital. They're going to blame you and your cholesterol and your habits. It's nothing they did, of course. But anyway, he said he was prescribed some statins. He said he will not be taking those very aggressive statins, as he put it, or something like that. But he says that he is going to take a stab at the Mediterranean diet instead. So out with the carnivore, in with the Mediterranean. And he said everything is fine. And his main worry right now is the melanoma that they found on his face. And he goes and gets that removal surgery done on Monday. So that is the update for Campervan Kevin. Still keep him in your well wishes and your thoughts and all that good stuff. And again, not a big fan, but I wish the guy well. I hope he has a speedy recovery. He has been going through it medical wise here lately. So the dude needs a break. So I hope all goes well. And I guess luckily they got the melanoma in time too, so they can get that taken care of. So I hope everything works out for Campervan Kevin. All right, moving right along. Chrome from Van City Van Life. Now he is still on his cross Canada trip to go over to Andy at Overland of Tears to get some more of the build done. He is finding out that, this primitive way of living in a van isn't so fun anymore. I guess once you get the creature comforts, he's dealing with the heat and humidity on the East Coast. As further east he gets, he's not dealing with that very well, and his power situation and everything. So, when everybody says, oh, you don't need this, you don't need that much, you don't need it, but it sure is nice to have, enough power when you need it, and ways to keep cool and other things. But that's not the issue right now. The issue is he has a water leak. That's right. His new vent skylight, whatever you want to call it, that was installed right above his bed. Well, he's got a little bit of a leak.
What the? Oh, the skylight's leaking. That is a ton of water. Yeah, these lights are wet.
But Chrome, he addressed the situation. He went ahead and he did some looking and searching and poking and prying and did some diagnostics and, addressed the situation immediately. He went around and, water's hard to find. I mean, you could have even in a house or anywhere, you could have a hole here and it drip down, run down a joist across the thing and actually come where you can see it 10 feet away. Water's a pain in the ass trying to find a leak. So he actually addressed the situation and tried to find out where it was from and narrowed it down and is going to go ahead and actually take care of it. Unlike some other folks that we know that, say, for instance, if you get a new bus and it starts overheating, just keep driving it and let it overheat and then let it cool down and drive it some more and let it overheat and go get some pirate stuff to put inside. Don't worry about fixing that thing. Just worry about that later. Chrome addressed the situation immediately, like a normal person would. Now that leads me over to, you know who I'm talking about, Tater. That's right, good old Nomadic Fanatic. And they're still up in Michigan, but they are leaving their campsite that they're at, and they're moving right along, and they got to go to get some supplies because they have this giant litter of kittens. They got all these cats, so they're running out of cat food and cat litter and everything else. But so they got to go in there. They haven't seen a Walmart in I don't know how long, but they finally found a Walmart. That's right, the saving grace, the almighty light at the end of the tunnel, the beacon of hope for the nomad community, not just for a place to stay, but a cheap place to get a bunch of garbage to eat. The Walmart sign, that's right. But Tater says he's not happy with the way his health is and his unhealthy eating habits. So him and Diana, they decided, I think it's time for a change.
That we're going to try something. We're going to try something that a few friends of mine have had really good success with, especially Campervan Kevin. That's the carnivore diet. Now, I'm not making any promises, but it's no secret.
Yeah, he's not making any promises. But did you hear what he just said? Yeah, the carnivore diet, because Campervan Kevin has had some success. And I just told you that Campervan Kevin said, because of this, I'm going to nix the carnivore diet and try something else. So that just goes to show you how much Tater pays attention to his friends and what's going on around him. So, but it's kind of laughable. Mr. Bergs and chicky fingers and French fries and tater tots and all the shit that he eats. Yeah, I don't see he's going to last on the carnivore. He even mentioned that he's going to give up the barley pops. Yeah, that's not going to last very long either. So, he's going to do his version of the carnivore diet, and I don't know if you know anything about keto or ketovore or the carnivore diet. If you do that stuff dirty, it doesn't work. You actually gain weight. But anyway, hey, if he's going to try it, he's going to try it. But I just thought it was funny that now that his buddy Kevin that he referenced is quitting the carnivore diet. Tater's going, I'm going to start the carnivore diet like my buddy Campervan Kevin, who I'm not going to mention had a stroke. I'm not going to mention anything about anything from before either. Still hasn't mentioned anything about his good old buddy. But that's neither here nor there. Now, other than that, not too much going on in the nomadic community as far as videos go this weekend, but Tater they saw some waterfalls, and they did go see some pretty cool art, metal art, I guess you could say. Pretty neat stuff, but other than that, just Tater sharing his his little fable about him going on the carnivore diet. I just don't see it happening. I mean, he's kind of halfway there because he doesn't like decorations, and he eats, like I said, burgers and everything, but he eats the buns and the bread and the breading and the deep fried, and yeah, and all the alcohol and yeah. But hey, whatever. I don't think he's going to stick to it. But hey,
That's my opinion!
This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
What we do here is go back.